Welcome back to the channel. We are taking a deep dive into the world of Billie Eilish and charli XCX as they have changed the world of pop music as we know it. I am so excited to share with you how both of these stars have been able to rebrand and develop themselves over and over again to become household names. Their iconic collab is one that will go down in history. But before we get into that, let's start off with who each of these stars are on their own. The neon green glow of Brat isn't simply an album cover. It's a beacon signaling the arrival of a long-heralded icon. Charli XCX had started to feel like she'd forever be the pop world's best, not very well-kept secret, skirting on the edges of the mainstream but never quite getting what her talent merited. But now, she's finally stepped into the spotlight she's always deserved. With her sixth studio album, she's not just knocking on the door of proper, certified success, she's kicking it down with platform boots and a nonchalant swagger. From the moment the first beats of 360 hit, it's clear that Brat is something unique. It's a barrage of aggressive beats and razor-sharp takes that demand attention. Cult classic, but I still pop, Charli declares on Von Dutch. And it's not just a lyric, it's a mission statement. This is Charli at her most confident, her most audacious, and her most unapologetic. For over a decade, Charlotte Aitchison has been the artist that other musicians name-drop to prove their credibility. She's been the futurist, the trendsetter, always 2 steps ahead of the curve. But with Brat, Charli isn't just ahead of the curve, she is the curve. This album is a manifesto, a declaration of independence and a middle finger to anyone who ever doubted her star power. The journey to Brat has been long and winding. From her early days releasing tracks on MySpace to breakthrough moments with Fancy and I Love It, Charli has consistently pushed the boundaries of pop music. She's oscillated between mainstream appeal and underground credibility with a finesse that few can match. This ability to straddle both worlds is what makes Charli the ultimate main pop girlie. She's got the hooks to dominate, but she's never truly sacrificed her artistic integrity to do so. Brat feels like the culmination of everything Charli has been working towards. It captures the essence of her persona and the complexities of her career. The production, helmed in large parts by longtime collaborator A.G. Cook, is a masterclass in future pop. It's aggressive, abrasive, and absolutely addictive. But beneath the glossy exterior lies a beating heart, a vulnerability that elevates the album beyond just a collection of club bangers. Take So I, for example. A poignant tribute to the late producer Sophie, who played a significant role in shaping Charli's sound. It's a show-stopping moment, a delicate, emotionally charged homage that showcases Charli's ability to channel grief into art. The track blends Sophie's signature glitchy, hyper-pop production with Charli's raw, emotional vocals, demonstrating her commitment to honoring those who have influenced her journey. But Brat isn't just about looking back. It's about pushing forward. Tracks like 360 and Von Dutch are infused with a swagger that is quintessentially Charli. Lyrics like, "I Wanna Dance to Me," reflect her ability to straddle mainstream and underground pop worlds. She's not just making music for the masses, she's making music for herself and inviting everyone else along for the ride. Billie Eilish's new album, Hit Me Hard and Soft, lives up to its title. It has bold, sonic elements, but can also be tender and subtle. It captures big feelings of heartbreak and desire, while expressing little anxieties at the same time. And when it comes to vocals, she wields an impressive belt alongside her signature whisper. But it's also not just about the extremes. As Eilish sings on her closing track, "I try to live in black and white, but I'm so blue." The 22-year-old artist and her brother and collaborator, Phineas, have just the skills to take all of these elements and create something truly unique. They experiment with song structure, much like she did with the title track of her last album, Happier Than Ever, while also delivering captivating melodies. She details a devastating breakup and its aftermath, as well as the thrill of exploring her sexuality, with incredible storytelling. Does that come as a surprise from someone who has been impressing us with her songwriting ever since she was 15? One of Hit Me Hard and Soft's most memorable songs is the punchy synth rock jaunt Lunch, where Eilish is upfront about finding another woman so hot she could eat that girl for lunch. It's a sleek, sly sex song that sounds like the most fun Eilish has had on record yet, fusing her earlier, playful sound with a more mature touch. She carries that blend of maturity and winking irreverence further on the narrative-driven The Diner, assuming the perspective of a stalker over a deranged funhouse beat. "Don't be afraid of me. I'm what you need." She sings in a quietly pleading tone. I saw you on the screens. I know we're meant to be. Knowing Eilish herself has been the subject of a terrifying stalker's fascination in real life adds a macabre undertone to the song's already unnerving tale. Eilish has said that Hit Me Hard and Soft's tender opening ballad, Skinny, was made as a way to break through a bout of writer's block while trying to work out what was I made for. You can hear traces of it in her tender, feather-light vocal delivery. Swaddled in finger-picked guitar used to underscore discerning, heartbreaking lyrics on body image and celebrity. Am I acting my age now? Am I already on the way out? She asks, voice slipping into a falsetto to confront criticisms she's faced her whole life in the public eye. It's a track that confirms Eilish remains one of the best of her generation at crafting a ballad that can just pull the rug out from under you. Brat Summer has just enough gas left in the tank to send Billie Eilish crashing through the fourth wall. She's the latest celebrity guest to appear beside Charli XCX on this new remix of Guess, a weird noodle of an electroclash track about how annoying it is when everyone's up in your business, but make it flirty. Eilish makes it even flirtier. Riding the high of her sapphic crush song, Lunch, she's got panties on the brain and whispery seduction in her voice. The underwear-flinging video racked up 2 million views overnight. The aura of realism and allusion to the singer's real-life texts means Guess featuring Billie Eilish plays out in the casually self-referential style of Brat, and particularly the Girl So Confusing remix with Lorde, which unpacked feelings of mutual admiration and envy. In Guess, we get a peek at a much more amusing source of hidden tension between besties. The kind where it's all love, but one of them is straight, so it's not. Honestly, it's an underappreciated subject. Charli's part on the remix is not much changed, but bratified Billie is worth extending summer one more day. The verse ends with the lyrics, Charli likes boys, but she knows I'd hit it, doubling down with a proposition. Charli, call me if you're with it. I guess it wasn't enough for Billie to break the fourth wall for this feature. She literally had to drive a bulldozer through it. The Guess music video, which is directed by Aiden Zamiri, the brains behind the video for 360, is a filthy masterpiece. Aiden gave the perfect summary of the visuals in an Instagram post. Big, insane music video, 10,000 panties, give or take, 2 icons of modern music, 1 bulldozer. Mentioned in a brief but powerful note at the end of the video. All unworn underwear will be gifted to survivors of domestic violence through I Support the Girls. Respect. And both of these stars are changing the pop music scene, and we are so excited for what's to come for both of them. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.